Hi guys, today we are creating some really fun home decor for all of the dog lovers out there. I've got this wooden bone plaque. It's very thin. We're going to paint this up. We're going to write the word love and use a paw print as our O for the word love. And then we're going to dress this up with some of our Playful Puppies from It Up Button Embellishments. You're going to need 2 packages of your Playful Puppies. You're going to need some paint, a ruler, a pencil, and of course your hot glue gun to add our puppies to our bone. So let's get started. The first thing you want to do is you want to paint your bone. Now you can paint this just a plain white or an off-white cream color. You can really decorate this any way that you want to with some acrylic paint, but I recommend putting down a good base coat first before you add any additional paint embellishments. Once you've added a good base coat of paint to your bone, you want to let this dry before we add any of our It Up Button embellishments and before we add any more of our paint. We don't want to add any words to this until this base coat has had a chance to dry. You may even want to add a second coat of paint before you move forward. I'm actually going to take a piece of sandpaper once mine has dried and go over this lightly, particularly around the edges, just to give this a distressed look, but you certainly can skip that step if you want to. Once you're ready to move on to the next step, you want to bring in a ruler and a fine point pencil to draw out the word, whatever word you're going to add to your sign. I'm going to use the word love, but you could use the word home, you could use the word welcome, and where there is an O, I'm going to use a paw print as the O. And to do that, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to lay out a straight line with my ruler very lightly with my pencil, and then I'm going to fill in the letters with my pencil as well, paint over them, and then I will erase any leftover pencil marks that I have. Okay, this is just to give you guys kind of a rough idea of what mine is going to look like before I move on with the paint. I have written out my word with my pencil. I have handwritten mine, and then I'm going to go over this with acrylic paint. There are some stencils that you can use to make your letters more uniform if you want. I'm choosing to do it all by hand just because I feel like it gives it a more personal touch, but it is completely up to you. At this point, you want to go over either your pencil lines or using your stencils and fill in with your black acrylic paint. Once the paint has dried, we're ready to add our Playful Puppies It Up Button Embellishments. I'm using 2 packages of the puppies, but you can use as many as you want to, or any of the other puppy or dog related buttons from It Up Button Embellishments. There are quite a few to choose from. I'm going to be sure that when I add my puppies to my sign, I want to cut off the plastic shank that is on the back of each one of the buttons so that I have a nice flat surface that I can add my hot glue to and then glue my puppies down to my sign. I'm also going to make sure that I leave at least one of the upper portions near the hole clear so that I can add a bow after I have added all of my puppies to my sign. Once you've added all of your Playful Puppies It Up Button Embellishments, now you're ready to add a bow. I have created a simple loop bow out of some adorable paw print ribbon that I have found. I had some larger ribbon and then I had a smaller ribbon, so either one of these would have worked. You can create a simple ribbon if you want to. You can create a looped ribbon. It is really up to you, but I saved one of my Playful Puppies to glue down to the very center of my bow, and now I'm just going to hot glue my bow to the upper corner of my sign before we add the rope. When all of your glue has dried, you're ready to add your cord to hang your sign. You simply thread your cord, your yarn, your rope, whatever you're going to use through the top holes on either side of your sign. And then you just want to tie an overhanded knot to secure this. You can add a drop of glue to this if you want to. And then you just want to take the other end of your cord to the other side and repeat the steps and trim off the ends. Once you've added your cord, your sign is complete and ready to display.